Hey everyone, Polar Painting and Gaming with a list reaction critique. I have what is titled a beginner list from Instagator. Thank you for the submission, Instigator. We have, all right, Polemarch Warlord with Aristia, 7 stands of Phalangites, 1 is Sacred Band with a Dorilates officer, Thorakites, 5 stands, 1 is a Thyrean, we have an MSU of Thyreans, we have an MSU of Sacred Band, an Ipparchos with Featherblade, MSU Companion Cav, 2 Flogobollon Chariots, Mechanist with Anticythian allied gears, um, Inquisitors, MSU of Inquisitors, MSU of Hoplites. I don't know how I missed the MSU of Clockwork Hoplites. Interesting. So the things I laser in right away, I don't like. Featherblade. This is probably just a points fill, given the setup. Featherblade gives you not flawless strikes. It gives you quicksilver strikes. So you duel first in duels. It's not terrible for 10 points. If it's points fill, fine. Gosh, I am forgetting what the Anticythian allied gears. That's the +1 March, I believe. Just looking real quick, make sure I'm not being an idiot, which I probably still am. And yeah, +1 March and double time for Clockworks. So I don't like taking Mechanist in an MSU of Hoplites. I really think you should have at least one more stand in there. So what are they? 70 points a stand. Clockwork Hoplites, 60 points a stand. So man, what could you even trim? I trim a stand of Thorakites, Featherblade. Gosh, Thorakites are what? Like 30 points or something for a stand. 35, so that's only 45, so you need 15 more points. Hmm. Uh, that's tough. Yeah, Clockwork Hoplites. Really want more, but this could work. Inquisitors. I have very mixed feelings about Inquisitors. I try to run them only with an Eidolon. He's an incredible support piece for them. Um, whether you're using Dark Hand of Skull Eye to give Terrifying 2 against something, not so effective against Old Dominion, but he can also give the regiment parry if they need it, so he really helps them, but they're fine on their own too. 2 Flogs, that's good for just 2 Chariots to run Flogs. It's more consistent output. No, like honestly, this is a good beginner list. If you are if you're just learning the game, this is a nice variety of regiments to figure out what City States does. You've got a nice anvil here with the Phalangites. You've got the best Warlord. Um, 7 stands, it's pretty hardy. Thorakites, you've got them set up that they'll last a decent while. I generally like taking a Lockagos with them and keeping them near another character, which is fairly simple to do for that resolve bonus, because that's where they die, is their resolve. Minotaur Thyreans, yeah, honestly, this is a nice all-around list. This isn't a super competitive list because it doesn't have great synergy, but this is a fantastic list for learning the faction. it's hitting so many different pieces of the army. Um, yeah, I think you'll find this is pretty nice. And then once you start figuring it out better, um, you'll start pinpointing what you like to play, what your meta's like, how to counter it. So, quick caveat at the end of this one. I generally approach these lists from a competitive mindset, right? I think of this like, oh, you're going to a tournament, maybe you're even going to like a GT or a convention, something where you're going to be pit against some solid players. If you tell me in the critique, like, hey, I'm just learning the faction, I'm going to have different feedback for you. Um, like if someone told me they were taking this to a tournament, probably wouldn't have as nice of words. But you're telling me, hey, in a beginner list, I'm just learning the faction out. Amazing. I can work with that. I can tell you different things than, hey, going to a tournament and I'm trying to, place. So, yeah, by default, I'm looking at this from a tournament competitive standpoint. So, just FYI for anyone looking to submit a list. Thanks. I have to add something. I just reread the email again um, for this list called Fast and Furious, which I also just glazed over. Um, oh, it's because it's not called Fast and Furious on the PDF, but it says it's Fast and Furious in the email. This is not a Fast and Furious list, not at all. Do not run this Fast and Furious. You will throw away regiments. This is a city states in general, barring like a high mobility list, is a slow, um, like progressive build. Do not Fast and Furious this. Your regiments will not keep up with each other. If you just launch the Thorakites off on their own with some chariots, your opponent's going to have some nice regiments to eat up, and then you will have no support. Yes, some of these can go fast. Do not throw them fast. Build your line and slowly and methodically push until you're ready to pop that Polemarch supremacy. So, just wanted to throw that on there because I overlooked that.